I think the most amazing thing that we do is give people back their independence. And we do it with an air of spirituality. We do it with consciousness of humanity. We want to make sure that people know they're cared for, because 9 times out of 10, knowing that you're cared for is what's going to get you to the next day.
I thought my life is going to be the streets and drugs without my kids, without my family.
In the military, you have that sense of family, whereas on the outside it's very cutthroat and every man for himself.
I was told all throughout my life that I had a lot of potential, but you know, all things kind of fell to the wayside when I started doing drugs.
I am on disability for severe mental health disabilities. But what we're looking for is to get me totally off of disability.
Stability is one of the most primary pieces of the puzzle, and for many, housing is what provides that stability. Right now there's a big housing first push across the United States, and we're playing a role in that. So we take people right from homeless shelters and put them in housing of their own so they have a place to call home. And then we will work with them through wraparound services, whether it's getting them addiction counseling, employment counseling, job training, whatever it is that they need. The whole thrust of everything we do is to help people become independent.
We have 21 beds. We see every age range, 18 to 72 we served last year. Every race, every educational level. Homelessness certainly does not discriminate.
My cousin molested me from about the age of 4 to 14. And I never said anything to anyone. I was very angry inside, very hurt. I was a heroin addict, IV for 8 years. And here they showed me that I'm worth more than that. Somebody hugged me and actually cared. There's a lot you can do in 30 days if you take advantage of what they have to offer here. It saved my life. I never thought that I would be able to put my kids to sleep at night, but I can, and I'm happy that I came here.
Had lost my home. We were literally forced onto the street. I was in the Air Force for 15.5 years. I think the hardest thing was actually trying to change over my military background into something that was more geared towards the civilian sector. If you want to help yourself, this is one of the ways you can do that. We've actually moved into a townhome now. I work as an easy tech at a Staples store. I love it. I get to keep up with technology and right in the same job field that I've been for the past 35 years now.
It's just so convenient. It's a beautiful place. It's homey. This is the Taj Mahal of Wilkes-Barre. I mean, if I need my sons at any time, they're right there. But I don't like to depend on people that much. There's a lot of closeness here. If one of them gets sick, or if anybody gets sick, or, you're right there. It's nice. It's wonderful living here.
Volunteers of America's Manna House is a transitional housing program for homeless 18 to 25-year-olds. I'd like to think that we open doors here, but they go through them. We don't push them. Rather, the skills that we help them build assist them in gaining confidence that they can then go on and be successful in permanent, safe housing.
It's hard to say where I would have ended up had I not gotten in here. My best bet would be shooting heroin, back out on the streets. Each step of the way I got a little bit more hopeful that, my life wasn't going to be over at 20 years old, because I had no idea what to do. Coming here was the start of me finding myself.
We focus on adults with disabilities that face some kind of barrier to employment. The main criteria is that they're motivated and focused on getting work. We make them their most employable self. You can get rid of the elephant in the room and say whatever you need to say to make sure that the person that's interviewing is not judging you on how you're presenting yourself, but is judging you on what you can bring to their work environment.
What I like most about my time here at Volunteers of America, I really loved the freedom to be able to work at my own pace. I felt like I was contributing to the group. I work for University of Pittsburgh Medical Center. I handle most of the calls for the Monroeville Imaging Center. I like it. It's far and away better than any job I've had.
Volunteers of America helped me boost my self-confidence because I was really down on myself, thinking I'm probably never gonna find a job with the way I'm going about things right now. They understood what I was going through, and they helped me get past those obstacles I was in.
I went into business by myself. The Volunteers of America saw what I was doing and said, we can make this better. My life has changed so much.
The people we have here as employees are incredible. Our employees give their heart and soul to their jobs every day, and it's amazing to watch. They laugh and cry and cheer when things go good, bad, you know, it's amazing. That's the reward.
When something comes together and I house an individual, it's the best day of my life. To be able to give somebody that hope and that feeling of this is mine, this is home, and get them help that they need, just trying to help them stabilize their lives.
They've been just wonderful. It's been the best thing that's happened to me.